Hey guys, how's it going? It's the animeoveranalyst here with another channel update video. It's Tuesday, Talking Tuesday, at least that's what I tell myself. However, the past couple weeks have not been following that. Basically, what's been happening, if you've noticed, is that I've been feeling a little bit burnt out when it comes to mainly the reaction side of things. Basically, I'm to the point where I'm struggling to even force myself to watch reactions, and that's not really that good. And so I've been literally taking days off, taking time off to try and reset myself a little bit. And so I can come back and provide decent reviews, reactions to people because, the artists themselves, not just you guys, but the artists deserve good reactions. And I feel like I have not been able to do that recently. And that's been on my mind a lot. So that's why my reactions have been a little bit weird. You also notice I've been uploading some weird videos. Like last week I uploaded a video about me playing chess, and that's mainly because I've been enjoying playing chess recently. And I figured, you know what? Why not just start uploading videos of me doing what I like to do? And so that's why did the chess video, and that actually helps with my mentality a lot. And if you have noticed and you pay attention to all of this week, you're going to notice that all my videos, I'm pretty much wearing the same shirt. That's because I'm recording everything on the exact same day. Today is Saturday, and I'm trying to get my entire week planned out. And so you're probably going to be like, "Oh, you're complaining about being burnt out, and yet you do everything on one day." Well, that's only because today I finally was able to get the energy to do all this because I just have not been. And really, what helped a lot, at least when it came to setting up all the videos for this week, was purely the fact that I was able to record, edit, and then post a Kingdom Hearts theory video for this Thursday. Like, that astounded me because that was another one of my stressors is that I've been wanting to make this theory video, but I just didn't know how to go about it. So I was kind of like, screw it. I'm just going to talk and do an overlay and maybe some basic editing, and we'll call it a day. And you know what? I think that's going to work. Now, it may not get as many views as my first Kingdom Hearts Theory video with Elrena and Lorium, but it's still going to be what I want it to be, which is just a theory video about Vanitas. So I am super happy with how that video turned out. It's kind I mean, I hesitate to call it a rush job because I did take my time with it. It's just a video that I just decided to make more as a talking discussion video than as a scripted analysis video. So take that as you will. If you're here for my Kingdom Hearts content, which I know that a main minority of you are, that's what's going to be coming out on Thursday. And I was just happy to have that done now, and I was able to premiere that now. So I'm happy. I'm gonna see how premiering a video on Thursday will affect my stats from anything coming from now till then, because I my guess is that it's actually my videos are gonna drop. I have a slight feeling that's what's going to happen because premiering is really good for videos that are planned for like a week or two in advance and there's no other videos in between. At least that's what I've gathered, but I'm experimenting, so we're going to try that. So that's mainly all that's going on. Um I've started posting my Patreon and stuff in the description. I don't have any patrons. I'm not asking for any patrons. I don't expect any patrons. In fact, my Patreon is kind of trash right now. So if you want to support me, at least in that way, you can. I do have full reactions to Eden Zero up there, but that's about it. And so comment down below what you would like to see on Patreon. Maybe that will be something because honestly, I have no idea. And I know people like Barasu were trying to like do early uploads on their Patreon, but that's not really what I want to go because a lot of my uploads are last minute. I am trying to fix that. And I mainly wanted to do the Eden Zero like actual reviews and watchings. And that I could re-upload those Eden Zero. They're not I didn't take them down per se. I just put them in private so that people can't actually watch those videos on my channel for now. And that's only because in about 2 weeks, my strikes are going to go away, and then I can put them back on without really any fear of. I mean, there always could be repercussions. Like those strikes came out of nowhere for videos that got no views whatsoever. But it is what it is. I at least when it came with the Eden Zero, like I would immediately get flagged if something was not right, and boy was that annoying. I would spend hours and hours editing little things to try and make YouTube happy with those Eden Zero videos. Um, but they'll be coming back, and I'll be re-uploading those. So be looking forward or keep an eye out for new uploads when it comes to Eden Zero. As you could see, I had been doing kind of like these reviews for him, and they're not doing too well, but it's all right. It is what it is. So I'm trying to think if there is anything else. I guess what I could do now that I'm thinking about Eden Zero is that I could put like a little overlay that's like translucent. I know that's what Double Dragon Bros do. At least that's what they did with their One Piece stuff. So I might try that as well. We will see. Anyways, yeah, let's see now. Join my page or I don't care about Patreon. Do whatever you want with that. Follow me on Twitter. And so that's anime or Overanalyst. Yeah. Twitter.com/A Overanalyst. I've got YouTube, of course. Twitch. I want to do more Twitch streaming. I really do, because I'm doing the Kingdom Hearts 1 level 1 playthroughs. Granted, those videos aren't doing good, but at least they were fun. They take a long time to edit. That's why I haven't posted anything recently, is because they take about 3 to 4 hours to edit. And so I could do those, but right now they're just not worth it. And just how burnt out I feel, I'd rather do something that I find fun first before I go into the editing. Not to say that I don't find editing fun, I just find it way too time consuming at this point. And so that's basically my issue when it's coming to the Kingdom Hearts 1 level 1 playthroughs. Now, if there was a lot more of a following with those, like say if I get people who actually comment on those videos saying that they like it or whatnot, and then I'll take that time. I will definitely take those 4 or 5 hours to edit those because I know that people like them. But right now, I don't think people like them because no one's watching them. And that's how YouTube goes. Sometimes you get hit, sometimes you don't. It is what it is. I'm not really complaining in that aspect. It is what it is. I'm just finding I'm just trying to find things that I find fun because that's really the purpose of this channel. That's why I started the channel, was as a hobby, and the fact that it's stressing me out this much means that I'm not finding things that are fun. And so that's kind of the moral of this message and of this channel update. I always want to be transparent with you guys because that's how I want to run things. I want to be transparent. I believe in solid communication. And so if you have anything that you want to bring up to me, comment down below. Like you can go on every single one of my videos. I always reply to a comment, at least at this point, because like right now I've only got 410, 411 subscribers, which is actually kind of funny. Side note, it's funny because sometimes I get really big spikes, like 10, 15 subscribers, and then I'll have a number that I just cannot pass. And like every time I reach it, I go down like one or two. And for me, right now, that's 411. I've hit 411 subscribers like 4 times within the past 2 or 3 days. It's funny. I find that kind of funny, but it's how YouTube works. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not really trying to complain too much. It's just another hurdle that I'll get past. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much. Like always, especially like Night of Breath, who's been so supportive recently. Wave, Fox, and Tyler Clark. Super shout out to them because I did that sing along that I posted last week of their In You I Find My Home. And this was a song that I've been practicing for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, almost an hour to 2 hours a day, sometimes even more, just trying to nail this song so that it doesn't sound like complete and utter garbage. It still sounds bad, but it doesn't sound like garbage. And so I just want to thank them because I actually contacted Tyler Clark and was like, "Hey, bro, do you mind me using your song?" And he's like, "Dude, I'd be honored with it." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I posted the song, I tagged him and Wave Fox and made sure that, I gave them credit because I used their music video. That's the point of the sing-alongs, was just to sing along to a music video, learn how to sing because as you can tell, I'm not a good singer, but I want to get better. And so I use the singers, but I wanted to ask permission of the artist first. And then earlier today, I got a message from Wave. He was just so happy that I decided to make a video about this song, and he felt completely honored. And so that makes my days because I've been worried about that as well. I've been worried about copyright issues when it comes to nerdcore stuff. Even though nerdcore is such an amazing community, I don't generally have to worry about copyright issues at all when it comes to nerdcore. In fact, like I've been getting early links and stuff left, right, and center, which I am so appreciative for. I just personally wish that me personally I could actually get to those links like I promised them to. Like after I finish doing this, I'm going to do 2 reactions for Jamar Rose because I promised him that like a week ago. Not a week ago, more like a couple days ago. And I just have not gotten around to it. And that's part of the burnout that I've been feeling, and then, life stresses. But that's why I do these videos. It's for me to put away the facade and just speak plainly to you guys. And so, like I said, comment down below what you're thinking of the channel, and that helps too. Feedback, whatnot. Do you like some of my setups? I'm trying new setups because I want to look more professional, even though I live in a crappy house with just crappy everything. But it is what it is. I try to make do. Eventually, I want to get a better camera. That's literally one of my biggest issues right now is camera, lighting, PC. Um, Probably in a different order because I can probably do lighting quicker. But those are things that I'm aware of and I need to do it. I need to get those things. I just haven't yet because I'm cheap and I'm lazy. It kind of boils down to that too. I'm a little lazy. Anyways, I've talked for about 15 minutes, so thank you all so much if you made it down to this part. I'm the anime overanalyst, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.